Fam, I got to tell you, there's nothing like getting away from everyday adult responsibilities and come out and enjoy your place. Let's talk some football. Oh, man, it's football. Smooth. I mean, it's time. New season, new look, fam. We're watching unfold before our very eyes. Kyle Shanahan is shifting. Things he does now are a lot different. Maybe not a lot, but the return of 12 personnel. There's some things that Kyle Shanahan has realized what wasn't working, and people criticized him for it last year, even us, probably more than anybody else. Making them moves, fam. People he's got out there now can make it happen, too. 49ers training camp 2025, Brock Purdy, focusing on that deep ball and doing it well. Upton Stout? Upton Stout. Upton Stout. Who is this guy? I tell you, this camp is so exciting this year. This season, it cannot be anticlimactic. The 49ers have to do what we anticipate them doing. Even if they go 11-6 and don't make the playoffs, I will be delighted. Because as I've said, lofty expectations will only get your feelings hurt. I know the faith and everything, but I'm saying, I'm just telling the truth. I'm like Nick Bosa. This team's every bit as capable of going to all the way as any other team in the NFL. That's just all there is to it. So let me fool you. I will play that chicken little role on many occasions, as Smooth will point out, and bring me back down. But not often. And I still don't like Kyler Murray bothers me. Anyway, as NFL 2025 approaches opening day, the Niners again prepare to enter the race to join. Listen here, Rams. The elite club of 6 Lombardi trophies, of which you will never be a part of. None of us will be alive to see that. We won't even be watching you hoop and holler. Even you know what? Even if we do somehow become immortal and just stay on this planet forever, you guys, if you did get near 6, 49ers would have 20. You suck. Okay? Anyway, this year's team isn't being chosen by many, though, to achieve the task. But this team definitely is looking like it is going to provide plenty of football entertainment. I'm not going to get into the Hall of Fame game just yet because I want to talk about the 49ers first. Tonight, the folks, we go to review some of the intense action of a training camp that hasn't had a dull day all preseason long. It's been fun. Damn, the days of calling Papa Brock a noodle arm, shit. We're seeing that ball go with zip, and we're seeing it go deep downfield and hitting targets nicely. You know what? Who gets their arm busted at the elbow and can still throw the same velocity? Why do people expect that in the first place? That he even achieved as much as he did with as many yards as he did says a whole lot about Brock Purdy, that people who love to criticize, and you know who you are, can sit back and now you got your ammunition and you shoot your little gun. STFU. Anyway, Upton Stout, man. I tell you, you gotta pull for underdogs like Upton Stout because here, let me get into this. Okay, real quick. I want to get you on the phone to get your take on a lot of things. And there's a lot here. Oh, by the way, for some sad news, fam, 49er KBR host Greg Papa, he announced he has cancer, and he will take a step back now and battle that. So he may not be with us this season. Hopefully he does. But let's keep thoughts out for him. Give him some prayers. Because Papa, man, you gotta have him, man. He's Anyway, more bad news. JJ, not to be compared to, but JJ back-to-back injuries in the same calf. That's a flaming red flag, fam. How many times have we seen athletes do that, and then all of a sudden that Achilles just pops? And 49ers aren't putting any timetable on JJ's return. Rushing him back could lead to a more significant injury, as we all know, than a calf strain. And hey, no, it gets worse. I'm gonna get to the good stuff, but I have to throw this crap out of the way first. You probably already know about it. I just want to know, I want to get your feeling on it as you get on the phone. Jordan Watkins was out of practice today, according to reports from the SAP Performance Center. It seems until we know more, his name will be added to join a growing list of wide receivers. John Jennings, calf, Jacob Cowing, hamstring. Brandon Ayuk, of course, as we know, is knee among the receivers not participating. It's unclear, though. They haven't given any details as to why Watkins is out. They just left us hanging. You know, because missing time for him is really a bad thing because the guy's been building up momentum. He's been doing it at a significant momentum. He carried over a strong performance from OTAs. He came out there, bled. You know, and for OTAs, everybody said, "Well, yeah, we're not wearing any pads." You know, so people do that. You know, and rookies, wide receivers have a tough time establishing roles in the 49ers offense anyway. It's a tough offense, and you got to get out there and you got to learn a lot. And you've got to be able to execute a lot while learning a lot. And it's a tough hole to row. If Watkins misses multiple weeks from practice, it may undo some of the momentum he's already been able to build with additional reps he's been getting because of the injuries to other receivers. That sucks. So you're doing well, and all of a sudden you pull up lame, or whatever the case may be. You were on your way. Who didn't think that Jordan Watkins was going to finally, if he kept up going as he has been, he's fast, he's got good hands, he's a deep threat, all of the things that check the boxes, and all of a sudden, boom. Fam, you know what? These nasty developments, so they do beg the question. And you've seen it. We've all seen it. You know, we get attached to big deals every year. If there's a superstar player out there, he's always going to the 49ers. You know, I think Micah Parsons, we haven't heard it. Micah is, the Steelers have become the Steelers hang around any place there's a sore spot in the NFL. Yeah, we'll take him. And they always make it known, too. Remember last year they wanted Ayuk. Now they're going after Terry McLaurin, like I'm about to ask you about. Are the 49ers a perfect landing spot for Terry McLaurin? McLaurin. NFL analysts, they believe he is. Now, I'm looking at it as a rhetorical question. I don't know. I don't have an answer for that. If you could get McLaurin, of course you would. But the things that would have to take place would they be worth it? I don't know. And I don't know if we can actually, you know what, we can't use terms like afford anymore. Because the 49ers seem to be able to afford anything they want to. And they will. But McLaurin in a 49er uniform, I don't want to get my hopes up too high, because if you get McLaurin on this roster, we're going to bleep some stuff up. Your feeling on that? Are you an advocate of that? Are you going to subscribe to let's get him? And about Papa Brock. Brock turned in one of his, and this is yesterday, it went on today, but this is becoming a routine, highlighting deep passes. He had 3 yesterday. Coach Shanahan about that said regarding Purdy's growth as a deep passer, I think Brock's always had it. It's just about recognizing when it's the right look, being able to get your body into it and anticipate it and see it, unquote. Now, he goes on. He says deep balls, I think, can be a tough thing when you don't anticipate it, when you don't see it right. I think the more Brock gets used to coverages, the more when to take those shots and when not to is something that's, to me, where he's improved. See, those who question why they're signing him for so much money and why they kept him in the first place and why they continue searching, Brock Purdy, some people just don't have the vision to actually recognize and see that he's one of Kyle Shanahan's best off right-hand man since maybe Matty Ice. I'm just putting that out there because the fact of the matter is, Shanahan seems happy with him. He seems to do the right things at the right time for the most part. He's got his weaknesses like any other quarterback in the NFL. But for the most part, most of the time, Brock Purdy's going to get it done. You look at his rankings in the NFL in various statistics and categories, he's up in the top 5 and 10 in just about everything. So how do you continue to come up with criticism on a guy that's getting the job done? You just don't like him because he's a nice guy with a baby face and doesn't look like he's ever smoked a cigarette or anything resembling a cigarette? Can you imagine Brock Purdy hitting a okay, never mind. Anyway, he hit a strike to wide receiver Demarcus Robinson for a big gain downfield with no problem. Well-placed deep ball to rookie wide receiver Jordan Watkins, which is really bothering because Jordan Watson, please do not be too badly hurt. A perfectly thrown sideline shot. And for those who always say, he can't throw outside the numbers. Yeah, Brock can. Perfectly thrown sideline shot to wide receiver Ricky Pearsall, who, by the way, Ricky, should I say Ricky? I mean, excuse me. A perfectly thrown sideline shot to wide receiver Ricky Sent. I'm feeling you out there, white chocolate. Who, by the way, as I mentioned, returned to practice after missing the previous 2 sessions. The ball floated just over a defender, dropped right into his hands in stride. It reminds me of Russell Wilson passes. Remember Wilson, man? I don't know how Wilson could put the amount of velocity, the right distance. It's as if there was a laser-guided missile pointed right to the receiver's arms, and Russ would just put it right on that laser, and it float right into the receiver's hands in stride. God, I hated him back then. But Russell Wilson was one of the baddest boys I've ever seen throw that ball downfield. But anyway, Ricky, after practice, Ricky shared reporters regarding his mindset and building chemistry with BP. And quote, my mindset is I'm on this grass right now. I get to wear this logo. This warmed me up. I get to breathe. And that's not a given. Most of us don't realize we should appreciate everything. You don't have to get carried away and start yelling praise be the name. But I mean, you should know, Ricky's went through a life-changing experience. He'll never forget this. He mentioned that. Being shot, can you imagine that? How long would it take you to come out of that kind of trauma? It took him, 2 or 3 weeks? Ricky's mentally, he is tough. Come right back out there and playing football. And did a good job. Toward the end of the season, Ricky Sent was kicking ass with the end of the season. And he was used, as Kyle Shanahan would do, you're mostly a decoy. You're just a clear-out person. I'm not going to trust you just yet. You're a rookie. Know your role and shut your mouth. He goes on to say, I'm all excited for all those things. If I continue to work my butt off, continue to run full-speed routes, continue to get with Brock and expand on the playbook, the ball is going to start coming up my way naturally. So it's about what I do with it, the opportunities that come. You go, Ricky! By the way, the 49ers, and I mentioned this last year, a lot of us forgot about. Remember linebacker Curtis Robinson? I thought last year, before he got hurt, that was the best linebacker in camp not named Fred Warner. The 49ers activated from the PUP list. He passed the physical, so he's going to return to practice after recovering from last year's ACL injury. And D. Winters act like he was in church, boy. D got there, started testifying about why he's, man, hey, D, you go get that job, boy. D, he just explained a lot of things. D's just excited because he knew his whole mindset was focused on starting after Dre Greenlaw's departure. D said, ain't nobody coming in here taking this away from me. The hard work is paying off, D. Proud of you, brah. Shit. And Robert Saleh has become a huge fan of the Purdy Kittle connection. Can you imagine? Calling the duo damn good. But you know what's going to happen? This is what I'm loving about this. From this, you can already tell, as I was saying about Shanahan breaking down that car and building it back up, the Big Red Machine is going to include a lot more George Kittle. A lot more. This is why I'm worried about our receivers, but tight ends are going to be doing a lot of work this year. I do need them. I need BA. I know. I need Jordan Watkins. I need JJ. Those guys are all ailing. I want them back, damn it. And then when me and Rudy get together on X, I know I shouldn't be talking to Rudy like I do. Why waste the energy? He's not He's not capable of actually processing thought that makes any sense as far as football goes. He still thinks his team is on equal footing with the 49ers from day one, way back when the league first started and all that weird stuff, bringing up championships of Norm Van Brocklin, as if that mattered in the 21st century. Stay calm. Wait. Okay. Mac Jones is enjoying his teammates as well. Says watching him is like I'm on Madden. This is enchant. This team is full of enchantment. I'm gonna use the word enchantment because it just really, can't be. Fam, you know what? Here's the thing. The elephant in the room. I was thinking about this yesterday, and I says, you know what? I ain't gonna say nothing, but I do. I'm gonna say something. I want to know. Did Trey Lance and Jim Harbaugh, with the help of Greg Roman, just make the 49ers look bad? You've seen the game, right? Now, people jumped on that and said, man, come on, I got it. Come on, Ronbo. So people next, though, like, Ronbo, man, he wasn't playing against nobody who's going to be playing in a few weeks. I said, I don't know. He's still, I didn't recognize him. He didn't look like that. He was patient. He shot his shots. He put touch on the ball. Timing was good. That can translate into the regular season. I mean, I'm happy for what we got with Brock, of course. But I mean, I did feel sorry for Trey because I thought, my God, he's trying his hardest, and it seems like everything's against him. But you know what? You cannot feel sorry for people in the NFL. They get paid too much money, right? But that was pretty bizarre watching him yesterday. I mean, he looked poised. He made good decisions. He wasn't just running off and taking off with the ball. That's all I'm going to say about it. Let me know how you feel. Oh, and I love this. There was a consensus among NFL draft analysts that the Niners reached for cornerback Upton Stout in the third round. His performance so far has made them look silly. Yes, he's 5'8", 181 pounds. So what? It's a phrase that has already been documented. It's been coined. It's not the size of the dog in the damn fight. It's the size of the fight and the dog. Judging people like that. You people who have a platform and are saying things about he's too small. You know what, though? That needs to continue. You know why? Because the fact of the matter is, guys like Upton Stout, they hear that and it triggers something. You know, the human mind and body, we only tap into so much of the mental energy we actually have because we don't have the capability to do so, so it's said by science. So mind over matter is not just something to be said. It's possible. Upton Stout is an example. The things he's doing out there are outrageous. When he climbed up over Ricky and had Ricky looking at his cleats, going after a ball, who does that? Ricky's 6'1". Upton's already been turning heads with mind-blowing plays like that, and this is his first NFL offseason. He was impressive at OTAs, but that rarely matters. Everybody says, he ain't wearing no pads. Yeah, so being able to play once pads are on and contact is a hurdle to get over. Mrs. Stout's baby boy literally got over them hurdles, man. This dude is so athletic, it's crazy. So I'm an Upton Stout fan right now, much like I was with Jimmy Ward and people all over him. Oh, Upton Stout, I got it, man. Okay, let's see what happens in preseason games. Because he ain't going to be defined by his size. That's what I like about him. Don't be just, when people say no, never, you can't, bleep them, flip them off, and go get it done. But here's the thing, though. It's not the first time during the Shanahan era that a rookie cornerback won a starting nickel job. Remember? Samuel Womack. I thought Samuel Womack was just a little vicious person. He started the season, too. He was starting nickel, remember? And you know what, though? Samuel came out and Demo enter. Diamador Lenore. But Samuel was a starting nickel quarterback coming out of camp. He was replaced in week 3. All right, Demo. Fam, you know, these are things, I always pull for underdogs like that anyway. So come on, Upton. Finally, one more thing. ESPN ranks the 49ers coaching staff number 3 in the NFL. The return of Robert Saleh and the promotion of Clay Kubiak were key factors in an improved ranking. So ESPN want to thank you for that. You sucks because you guys. Yeah. Hey, by the way, who was that told me that Bill Vinovich was demoted or thrown out of the league? Imagine my feeling when I'm turning on the game and there's Vinovich. Whoa, hey, I thought he was one of the guys that the league realized wasn't very good, and he dropped his ass. No, Vinovich is still out there. He's going to haunt us at some point, too. You know it. God, I hate that guy. That play he called and got overturned when there was a touchdown, Vinovich called it. No, intentional grounding. Those are the kind of calls that we get from Vinovich that would have stuck. But they talked about it. Some other field judge came across and said, hey, Bill, calm down. No, it wasn't. There was a receiver right there. No, I saw his number. Did you? And Vinovich had to come back and say, that call's been overturned. It is not intentional grounding. Vinovich, why don't you go sit the bleep down, man? He brings back memories every time I look at that stupid face. Let us stay calm. It's time of the year we're supposed to be having a good time with this. Who got on the line first here? Hey, yo, Matty, ass, get on in there, Matty. Matty, and Matty might be. I told Matty, give me a scene of you sitting out on the water, in the calm atmosphere of Bend, Oregon, where all that beautiful nature is all. Matty,
Ronbo.
There you are. Come on in, Matty.
Myself.
Well, say again.
I had to unmute myself.
Oh, okay. No, I'm sorry. I thought we had you. Okay.
No, it's all good.
Matty, come on in, man. Any number of things you want to talk about, Upton Stout. As a matter of fact, we got some injuries to key people like Jordan Watkins is hurt. Can you imagine added to our receivers? And Upton Stout. Upton Stout is the underdog. Every underdog in the world that feels like in life he is always fighting an uphill battle. Join the Upton Stout crowd. I love that, really do. And Trey Lance.
I root for all of them, man. Like, you want the best for everybody that's on our team. You all want them all to do really good.
Oh, God, yes.
So I'm
Some
really
guys come
happy
in
to
with
see it.
gifts anyway, though. I mean, George Kittle is not a small person, but George Kittle came in, 5th-round pick. They weren't even looking at him. They didn't have him on the none of the scouts had him on their chart. And they just happened to notice when they were going after C.J. Beathard. They're going after C.J. And who's that guy out there that Beathard just threw to? Oh, that's tight end George Kittle. Okay.
Yep.
And the rest is frigging history. Oh!
Yeah. Look how much he's developed since then.
And we're in the right place at the right time. Somebody else could have got him at some point.
Oh, yeah. Definitely. I'm just happy to have him this long.
Oh, God, yes.
He's an asset to the team.
Isn't he? Personality. I mean, skills, just a lovable guy. Put him in a 49er uniform.
Checks all the boxes. Yeah.
Checks all of them. Anyway.
Yeah, he's good to have around. Yeah, he
kind of
reminds me a little bit of JJ.
Who?
JJ.
Oh, Juwan
Jennings.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's hard worker, good for the locker room.
Oh, again, yeah. One of those stories. Oh, how many guys we got, Matty, on this team that made full-length movies out of already? Brock Purdy. Being the first movie, who's going to play the part of Brock Purdy? And if you're going to pick an actor, who's going to play Brock Purdy?
Ooh, that's tough. Matthew McConaughey?
Ooh. Yeah, because he's got that kind of acting ability that he can do Brock. Good, that's it.
I think so. We'll lock that one in, man. Love it.
Yeah.
Boy, pardon me.
Okay, I hope you're okay.
But I'm good.
You place to start.
Yeah, been watching some of that training camp. Looks like Brock Purdy's got a nice, solid connection. Well, he's always got a good, solid connection with Kittle, but it's nice to see it still there.
This is third year, right? This is fourth year. Yeah, it's in its fourth year of process.
Yeah,
That's why
that's crazy.
we're going to see something crazy this year. Robert Sala's already a huge fan of those two. I mean, Robert, you're supposed to be
Oh yeah,
you're supposed to be putting up resistance for those guys, not cheering for them. You're the DC, Bob. I love it.
yeah. It's kind of. I guess you're kind of torn because
Yeah.
I don't know, man. No, you want your side of the ball to do better than the other side of the ball. So
Yeah, it's gonna make them
no,
better,
that's
too.
a
They
tough
need you
one.
to
But
do
yeah,
that.
at the end of the day, it
But
says a lot about the offense, but the defense, man.
both
We
sides of the
gotta-
ball are going
yeah,
to
I
be good,
think
man.
we're
Just because they're both good like that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Brock's already saying, "I want to thank." First of all, I'm just I'm loving my child, and I love Nick Bosa for making me better.
Yeah,
Good stuff.
pretty much, right?
Yeah. I mean, can you imagine putting that in the same sentence? You love your baby, and you love Nick Bosa for helping you to improve.
Yeah,
I love
straight
it.
up, man, straight up. Tough sometimes.
Oh man.
Oh man, we got a lot to look forward to, buddy.
Yeah, we do. We definitely do. You know, 'cause
Yep.
and Brock's not throwing any INTs. You notice when Jones was out there, all of a sudden, all of our secondary was just eating things up, right? So I was saying, but you guys got to stay that good when Brock comes back. I mean, Matt Jones is, he's getting it, but he ain't Brock Purdy. So let's make sure you guys stay
No.
tough.
But nice to have a backup that, I mean, you always want a backup that's decent at their job, obviously.
I think
So-
Jones is going to be okay too. I really do.
Yeah. He's a smart kid,
Yeah.
He'll figure it out.
Yeah.
He doesn't have, I mean, unless Brock Purdy goes critical on us, he doesn't really have to soak it all in at this moment. So, but I highly recommend doing that.
Yeah, he wants the Jones boy. He needs to get good anyway because I don't know if he wants to be a backup. I mean, he's too good to be a backup too long. I would imagine like
Yeah.
Sam.
He was a first-round draft pick.
Yeah, I mean, so he probably should be thinking like every Sam and others. Get good here and go get yourself a job, and then you can thank us later.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, kind of like Sam Darnold.
That's
He
what
learned a
I'm
lot
saying,
while he
McDonald.
was with us.
Yeah, because that year he had last year in Minnesota, unbelievable. But then it comes from
Yeah, he was on point.
Yeah, but he learned, and he attributed that to Brock Purdy. Can you imagine?
Yeah, no, he rubbed off on him, man, like the work ethic, I think,
And the
among
mindset.
other things, obviously.
Yeah.
But that's really the core of it. I'd get to the core of that as far as just work ethic and just, I don't know,
We got a couple of tough running
just a
backs.
good dude.
There he is. We got a couple of tough running backs that are similar. Corey Kiner and our draft pick. His name is Jordan. Anyway, the interesting thing is, it seems that they remind Kyle or people of Kyle's thousand. Who's that running back he had when he was in Atlanta? He reminds Kyle.
I can't remember who he had there.
We're going to have the stretch run is going to be alive and well. And by the way, look out for McKivitz. McKivitz, we heard some things. It's not a joke. McKivitz has already said he's shooting for the Pro Bowl. I already like his mindset, but he's not.
That'd be nice.
he's
Hey, I
not-
like that.
He's not lacking. He's actually doing well so far. Anytime you have a stand-up
Well,
meeting,
dude, he's growing.
him and Nick Bosa, right?
I like-
Standoff on a
Yeah.
number of occasions. Now with Trent, you expect that.
Yeah. Yeah, I like to see it, man. It seems like every year there's a little bit of more. I mean, there's more improvement. So it's, I don't know.
I'm delighted.
Yeah, nice to see.
Keep going, Clayton McKivitz. My, whew.
Then you mentioned Bosa. He's always just been a machine, man, from day one.
He'll train it. That's what I'm saying. He'll train the offensive line. Bosa goes over, works on Trent. Trent doesn't need any training. Get the rest of those guys in shape.
No.
And by the way,
Could you imagine if they were all Bosa?
oh, CJ West though. I mean, what? Oh, oh, we're gonna run out of time. Mary, I'll see you. I'll see you Sunday. All right.
Hey, before I go, I wanted to say, Smooth, if you're listening to you, man, I'm praying for you. And I put it on the chat, man. Like, even if anybody's dealing with cancer, man, like that B17 from the pit of the apricot is like the most devastating cancer fighter, one of them on the planet, man. Like,
really?
So, yeah, you get your cancer in remission in no time, dude.
Is that common knowledge now? Because what you're saying, I've never heard this. It's probably already been processed.
No, it's out there.
Okay.
Well, yeah, and then when you got to find some good stuff, but research it online and go find it. It's worth it. Right. So
wonderful.
No reason to die, man.
Thanks for sharing that too, Matty. And you're damn right.
Yeah, Big Pharma always wants you sick, man. We got enough around us, man. There's no reason for anybody to be dying from cancer. So
that's damn right. I'm so sick of that. And every year,
yeah, tired of it, dude. It's ridiculous. Yeah, it's garbage.
Hate it. All right, Matty.
All right, bro.
Man. I'll see you Sunday.
All right, buddy. Night, bro.
Night, fam. And as a matter of fact, where's Smooth? Smooth's not. Triple A.
What's up, Ronbo?
Triple A, man.
Detroit versus everybody.
Boy, I mean, Triple A. Did you see the Detroit yesterday? And it looks like the coaching personnel. I mean, I know it's a preseason game, but my God, they got beat up. I mean, that says something about their draft picks as well, and some of the other people. Anything I can do to aggravate Don Burr. Woo! My God, Donnie B, you got beat up. No. In the words from the movie Friday, you got knocked the bleep out. Triple A. Man, there's all kinds of stuff. Well, go anywhere you want to go. From that game, Trey Lance, Upton Stout looking like a stud, and Brock out there sailing that ball deep downfield with no problem, hitting receivers like crazy. I mean, what do you want to do? Go ahead.
Yeah, I mean, first of all, last night I thought Trey Lance looked good last night.
Frighteningly so. Really good.
And I think Jim Harbaugh could be the reason why he can turn Trey Lance's career around. Like, remember he made Alex Smith good and Colin Kaepernick.
And Cap was okay back then. I always thought Cap was over. Cap could run like the wind, like a lot of quarterbacks can, but they don't really have quarterback skills. Cap developed them, and he had that cannon for an arm. So Harbaugh put all the wires in the right place, disconnected the ones that were wrong, turned the keys, and what do you get?
Yeah.
You get a monster. Interesting. You go ahead.
I know, right?
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, although it's just preseason, I mean.
Yeah, we can't overreact. I know.
Yeah. So so far in training camp, they said Jordan Watkins looking good.
Oh, and that's why it's killing me. Hey, now he's out with some. They're not even telling us what it is. When was the last time somebody left the field and you tell it? Well, I guess that's happened. Anyway, I guess you're not going to disclose any information you don't want to or don't have to. But yeah, I hope it comes back soon. Oh, no, go ahead. What did you hear?
Yeah, I heard CJ West doing a hell of a job from Robert Saleh.
Hey, what's that big kid we had last year at center? We still have him, I think. Well, we still have him, yeah. But they never let him play. He was a UDFA. I remember he's built a lot like CJ, kind of wide, not that tall, but as strong as a mule. Report has it CJ
Oh,
unplugged him from the dirt too. That's my dog. Oh, CJ. Oh my. CJ West is gonna be scary. Oh, what was that guy's Nugent? Is his name Nugent? The guy we had on
yeah.
Yeah,
Drake Nugent.
yeah. According to report, he was throwing up in the air just like. I want to see who. Oh, I'm gonna write these names down from here on, and who else is getting unplugged by the hands? A mad dash rush, a CJ West. Oh my God! Woo! Go ahead. Man,
But yeah, and so far, the cornerback we drafted, his name Stout.
Upton Stout, yes, Upton. Mrs. Stout's baby boy.
From what I heard from Robert Saleh, he said Stout's doing a really good job in practice. So
Even Kyle noticed him, and Kyle using to say anything about defensive players this early. You know,
I mean,
they're banging their chest because people told them they were reaching, getting Upton Stout, 5'8", 180 pounds. Are you serious? See, they look at the wrong things. That's why I love our department. They look at the intangibles that are going to make a difference. Now, whether he's tough or not to take the NFL's another story, but we'll see.
But yeah, I feel like he could be that next K1 Williams.
Yeah. Who was that called him that the other day? Yeah. Because like you said, dude is tough. And quick. Robert Saleh plans on blitzing him this year a little more than we remember from last time, too. So you got 2 or 3 guys out there, and when we get back, my other favorite dude, Malik Mustafa, King of Wakanda. I mean, as soon as Mustafa gets back,
Ooh.
I got him, and I understand that Fred is going to be involved in that. We're going to be doing a lot. This is going to be blitz packages this year. So the 49ers front line is CJ and Horror. I mean, we got about 3 guys on the front line. Alfred Collins is not one of them yet, but between, Huff, Nick, and CJ. Alfred Collins, man, I hope you're going to join the party soon. Now I got blitzing from guys that move like lightning. Talk about redoing the next movie, The Fast and Furious. Yes. I'm sorry, man. Triple A, I will not interrupt again for another minute. Go ahead. I can't get calmed down about this.
I think, and also, I heard that D. Winters is getting better every day.
He is. He's made it his business. His point. Dave Greenlaw leaves. Okay, listen, ain't nobody else coming in and taking that job. It's mine. I like that attitude.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like it. Don't let anybody take nothing from you. Go ahead.
Yeah, and I think Ricky Pearsall's going to have a good season because today he and Purdy had a nice connection during camp.
Yep. Brock is developing rapport out there. He didn't have a lot of receivers last year, but he's got a lot this year. If we can just keep him healthy, Brock's going to tear some stuff up. Fam, I'm going to see you Sunday. All right? I always appreciate you, Triple A.
All right, Ronbo. Have a good night.
Oh, you too, fam. All right. Night, Triple A. There he goes, my
Ronbo. What it do, Ronbo?
Anthony. Doing fine, man. How you doing?
Doing good, Ronbo.
All right. Well, Anthony, a lot of positives going on in camp. There's some negatives, but hopefully there'll be ones we can get over. We want JJ back. We want Jordan Watkins back. We're damn sure want BA back. You know, Anthony. Hey, Anthony, were you a Nair fan? You were an Isaiah Nair fan, right?
Yeah.
The reports now are he sort of had that one day. He hadn't been seen since. I'm a little concerned about that. Upton Stout, of course. How you feeling about him? You seen Trey Lance yesterday? Didn't look like anybody we remember.
Oh, Ronbo. Oh, I was the one to tell you about Upton Stout gonna be the shark.
Ah, yeah. That's right. It was you.
Yeah. I've been watching him, Ronbo. Upton Stout, something serious.
Looks like it. When he showed Ricky
He
Pierce on
made
his
Pretty
feet,
Ricky look.
I knew right then and there.
He made Pretty Ricky look. Put a little frown on his face, didn't he?
I tell you, anytime you see
Thought he had an
somebody
easy cat.
and Upton Stout comes out of nowhere, leaps up over you
Yup.
and takes that off of your plate.
Oh, you. I'm talking.
Give me that, and give me the rest of your lunch money.
Hey, Ronbo.
That's good, Upton.
Ronbo, you probably don't remember I was telling you about the free agents, the undrafted free agents, defensive end that we got, that we picked up.
Gutierrez.
Wow.
I think that's who you mentioned.
Sebastian Valdez.
Oh, Valdez. Yeah, oh yeah, his name is Valdez. I got the surname wrong.
They say the boy tough out there, Ronbo.
Yeah, you know what? That's a big dude. I mean, he is thick from head to toe. I mean, that's the first time I saw a picture of him in 49ers.com. I said, whoa, that dude.
Ronbo, you know when
built
he put up
for
on
the
the,
kill.
you know how many reps he put up on the bench press?
Let me guess, 35 to 40?
You almost hit the nail on it. He put up 34 reps on the bench.
Yeah, he looks like that. Yeah, man.
He's stout, Ronbo.
Could tell. That's a mule.
Bryce Hubb was talking about him. He was talking about, said, man, he gonna be something serious out there.
Sebastian Valdez.
Yeah. Oh, but they say your boy put on a clinic show today, Ronbo.
CJ?
Bosa. They say Bosa put on a clinic today. Nick Bosa.
You know, man,
and they say Nick Martin, the linebacker. Nick
Martin came out of the shell. Well, Nick's hadn't been in the shell. It's just that Winters is playing so well. He's gonna get reps.
We got a lot of good linebackers, Ronbo.
Curtis
we're gonna
just
lose
got.
too, Ronbo.
Yeah, man. There's gonna be a couple of good linebackers that can't stay. You know.
Yeah, we gonna lose some, Ronbo.
And Stone Blanton, actually Stone got beat deep, not beat deep, but in coverage just the other day.
Yeah.
But you can't take one instance and draw any conclusions. So.
Nah, I'll never go by not no one.
See, Anthony, Corey Kiner is showing out. You know, I saw that
really
footage where they were
figured
talking.
About him. He's big, Ronbo.
Yeah, who was that running back that Kyle used to have built like these guys in Atlanta? Small, but
Jordan Mason.
no,
Jordan Mason built like them boys.
Yeah, well, yeah, but this guy,
Devontae Freeman.
Thank you,
Oh, you talking about from Atlanta, Devontae Freeman? Yeah, from Atlanta.
Devontae. Remember that year? Devontae was like, Devontae won something that year. So we got two Devontae Freemans. They got to figure out which to choose from. Because Kyle needs to keep both of them. Gutierrez has already got this number 2 spot. Keep both of them. You don't need to get rid of either one. and let somebody else have a shot at having a good running back? Devontae
Rambo,
Freeman.
man, you ain't get too many good reports out of camp about Alfred Collins, but
I knew he was going to say that.
understand why.
He had no workout.
He fell behind Rambo when he started
Holding out.
Late.
I blame the 49ers for that too, though. But yeah.
But I think, to me, Rambo, I think he gonna be all right once he get on the ball. He'll be all right.
Yeah, but I mean, we don't have a lot of time. I mean, he's not going to get cut or anything. But I would have liked to have him up to speed or the same. Go ahead.
I had some people talking about something. We got another kill out. I think he's gonna be way better than kill.
Please, Lord, no. Yeah. Oh my God. Because Javon should have been way better. But that knee held him out too. I think he could have been better.
Yeah.
So.
But your boy out there, your boy, our boy out there going wild on CJ West. He does exactly what he said. He been out there bruising people.
CJ, Anthony, you play ball. Remember when you hear something? Ugh! I just got hit. I bet you CJ got people out there hollering like that all day. Because CJ, he's that sudden kind of pop. He be standing there, bam, and knocks all that, man. Because that dude, Nugent, that we had last year, that was a thick, wide dude. CJ unplugged him, uprooted him.
Now put him down in the dirt too, Ronbo.
What kind of force is that? Man.
Ronbo.
Oh.
Ronbo.
Yeah, I'm listening.
Your boy, what Rudy? Every time I hear Rudy talk, Ronbo, you know what I think about?
Envy? Yeah, what?
When it comes to the Rams, Ronbo, you remember when
I know I'm gonna enjoy this.
you was little, your mother got ready to whoop you, said, "This gonna hurt me."
Boy, to hurt you.
More than hurt you. That's how Kyle feel about the Rams, But it is something for get on his head, didn't it, Rebel?
And Rudy wants them to be so good, so bad. I mean, I understand everybody wants their team to be good, but Rudy goes around writing up movie stories and stuff about how awesome they are. Man, I mean, and I've already told him, dude, why don't you go to a team you can dominate? Apparently, you can't dominate the 49ers, or you would have by now. Still talking.
One thing my granddad used to say to us, Rambo, he'd been all whooped up, and we'd be still you don't be crying, you be pounding, but he just said, but go ahead and let out and rest your nerves.
You know what? The 49ers beating up on the Rams, I'm not even going to say nothing. You know why? Because I act like you've been there and done that. The Rams are okay. They're going to be tough.
Because when I heard him talking, you and him guys, I was saying to myself, so y'all supposed, man, what, last 2 decades?
I know. I've been laughing at the 49ers. What are you laughing at us? What are you laughing at? We're kicking the Rams' butt. Y'all ain't doing nothing either. In fact, Anthony.
They ain't never stopped us.
Yeah. If it's so funny, why haven't you closed the gap? You got 1 trophy in the time since you got that one. Yeah, what do you be talking about?
The year before last, he beat and pumping his chest because y'all beat us because Kyle didn't play none of his starters.
Anthony, we got to go. Because you're going to be starting about Rudy, because that boy, he's strange. Anyway, I will see you Sunday.
All right, Rambo. Appreciate you, Rambo.
All right, fam. Have a great night. Hey, Tony.
Ronbo.
You know how cool Tony is. Even Rudy, you can say, I always picture Tony sitting back watching Rudy and I act silly. And he says, no, I'm above that. And then suddenly Tony can't stand it, and he chimes in and goes off about 3 posts on Rudy. Isn't he annoying? That's why when people say, Ronbo, man, why don't you just ignore that troll? I know, I try. But he's so irritating. I just can't stand it. So I just got to beat him back. God.
When he leaves himself wide open,
he does, doesn't he?
You can't help but put the boot in. You know what I mean?
I mean, you just got to do it. God. Hey, but Tony, you know, we got several things going on. First of all, we lost Jordan Watkins to something we don't know about yet. Hopefully, it's not serious because the receiver room is getting a little bizarre. You know, I don't know how many more receivers we can lose. They're auditioning. We got Isabella. Andy, I think it's in Andy and Isabella. We picked up Cage is with us. We're picking up wide receivers like John Lynch used to bring in. John Lynch used to parade defensive linemen into the facility by the dozen every week for a while. Remember those days? Now offensive linemen are coming in like crazy. I mean, oh, wow. But anyway, jump on in. Anything you want to jump on?
I don't know, Ronbo. I mean, that's not very good news. You know?
I know. It's kind of frightening. They haven't told us the details of what's wrong with Watkins. I hope it's not serious.
I mean, yeah, well, or he didn't get in trouble by the police or something like that.
No. You know why? Because he was already on the field. No, he wasn't on the field when he left. Oh, God. If we have another knucklehead that's had a problem with the law, my God, that better not be the case.
Yeah, but, you know, look, your police officers are debatable too, Ronbo. I mean, that thing that happened with Lenore.
Yeah, well.
I mean, that copper must have been the dumbest cop on planet Earth. What are you going to, Lenore's going to cop it because some dude threw a set of keys at him?
I know, right? Actually, that's not.
Are you? You know,
right, that's
that copper mentally retarded? You want to go into the other dude's car, just break the window and you're in.
Yeah.
Why are you picking on this ball? He didn't say to him, "Hey, throw me the keys."
Right.
Yeah, it doesn't make sense.
I've always said, though, a lot of cops are just frightened. they take that job, but they're scared.
They're dumb.
So they do dumb things, and then there's that.
Yeah. Do you reckon Shanahan watched Trey Lance the other day?
You know he did. You know he did. There's been no comment. That shocked me, Tony. He looked good. I realize the level of competition, like some people are saying, but still, his mechanics, his processing is.
You know what? He didn't just look good. He looked comfortable.
That's what I mean.
You know, he looked comfortable. He looked at ease. Didn't look like there was any tension there. You know, like in his body or anything like that. Under pressure, it just looked cool.
It was something to behold. Harbaugh liked him so much he left him out there for the third quarter.
Yeah. And they whooped their ass. Kicked ass.
Don Burr, if you're listening, that was Detroit ass that was getting kicked, by the way.
Oh yeah, I mean that guy's. I guarantee if his mum hears him or his dad come on the show, Detroit versus everybody. If they don't slap the shit out of him and say, you're rubbishing my family, just grow up, you little prick.
It's a sad thing, though, Tony. Can you imagine being a Detroit Lion fan? They've had nothing but grief.
Yeah, but you don't act like that. If you want to, at least come on the show and talk and argue your point, be mature.
Yeah, exactly.
Like
bring something to the table. Agreed. I mean, Cleveland Browns.
Detroit versus everybody. I mean, a 3-year-old kid wouldn't do that. You know what I mean?
And by the way, that's over. Okay, because you've been doing that for 3 years now. Okay, so when are you guys going to claim a victory or something? Just continuing to versus everybody is becoming comical.
Who collapsed on the field there? I heard someone collapsed from the 49ers on the field. Did you hear about that?
Wait, no, but I hope that wasn't Jordan Watkins. Oh, no, the guy that got his neck.
No,
Yeah,
the lineman.
that was a defensive lineman. Yeah, he's there's something, a serious neck injury on a hit. I thought it was just too hot out there, maybe dehydration and fatigue hit him. All of a sudden he passed out. No, the hit actually injured him, and he's out indefinitely.
Oh, no. Oh, well, this is how it goes at the 49ers. You know, we've got to start hunting for players towards the beginning of the season. We haven't got enough. We get rid of people that never get injured, like DeForest Buckner, you know, instead of getting rid of Eric Armstead.
Isn't that the truth? Buckner, I think he's only been hurt once, even since he's been with Indianapolis. He got hurt one time with us, missed one game, and was back out there, never got hurt again, and then got traded.
Get rid of cheap players that could come in handy for depth, like Jordan Mason.
Yes.
Yeah. What was Jordan Mason going to cost you, Ronbo? For another
what did he get? I forgot what they gave him.
I don't know what they gave him, but what would he wasn't going to go nowhere if you wanted to keep him. He would have stayed.
A minimum
and
8
what would he
from me.
They gave him a bag of chips and a pat on the back.
Yeah. I would have gave him 8 minimum. I'd have gave him an incentive package. If you play an X amount of games, you're going to get $2 more million. You end up getting $10 million. You're playing behind Christian McCaffrey. We're not going to wish him anything bad, but the possibility, Christian's gotten up there in age, the way he plays, it could be that you
all
could
they
be
did
out
was
there
show
soon.
Jordan Mason the dunny.
Yeah.
I mean, we do that all the time. We get rid of these players that never get injured, like D-Buck, and then we've got a fascination with these other players that we bring in that always get injured, like D Ford and you know, a few other dudes that we've brought in. Look, he had a knee reconstruction last year, but he's going to be all right, you know.
And the 49ers ought to be that D4 deal was just, oh my God, that was the worst. I can't remember the last time the 49ers. My God, that was bad. He took all their money and didn't give a damn thing. I think we just recently got through paying him.
What about Armstead? Are we still paying Armstead? Eric?
Good question. I don't know.
Got someone we're still paying. That's just standard.
His
practice at the 49ers.
We got to go. We always have a good time. The clock just whips out. We got to go. I will look for you Sunday, okay?
All right, brother. Shout out to Evan Ellis, Pup the Dragon, Big Show, who hasn't made an appearance for a long time.
Yes.
49 Brian. And the smooth operator. We'll have to bombard him with messages. Ronbo says they can come on. Big Show.
Wait, that Brian. Smooth. Yeah, I'm hoping Smooth is okay. Now, when's the last time that he missed a show?
No, I'm saying show, Big Show. We've got to bombard Big Show with messages.
No, I can't. That's why he won't come in, Tony. He's already intimidated. But anyway, no, that show's never intimidated. He's busy. All right, Tony.
Probably busy with life.
True. I'll see you Sunday.
All right, brother. Cheers.
Cheers, Tony. I figure if we continue to talk about Show, he'll finally come in and defend himself. Because Show, they ain't afraid of nobody, by the way. Show's busy. He's not running from anybody. All right, it's time to go out to PA, where white chocolate awaits. He's coming in hot. Oh, Trey. Hey, man, Junior. Trey.
Oh, hey, shit, Ronbo. I had myself on mute. Hey, what's up, Ronbo? How you doing, my man?
Hey, doing all right, man. You know, we got some things that are going wrong, but we got plenty of time before the season starts. So get right, you know. I mean, I'm talking about Jordan Watkins going down with no explanation from the FO, and and you know, there's
Ronbo, I gotta say, I'm a little bit concerned about the Watkins thing. But hey, first of all, Ronbo, hey, you know I gotta come in hot.
Of course. No other way.
But hey, Ronbo, first things first, I got to address this Detroit versus everybody clown. You know, I hear him interrupting all these calls. And I got to say, Ronbo, Detroit versus everybody. Fuck Ronbo, they couldn't even handle the Chargers' backups. We're talking about
Detroit
everybody.
smells like hot shit.
Ronbo, those Ben Johnson and Aaron Glenn merchants are going to have to face the music and smell the damn roses this year. And Ronbo, I'm already getting my popcorn ready for their fall-off, baby. I can't wait. I can't wait, Rombo, man.
I mean, you're right.
Because
fam, what we saw was a reflection of how they're handling that team. Those guys didn't look like they were ready to play in any way, shape, or form. God, they looked awful. And why would I have my linebacker out there returning the kickoff? But it's comical. They bounced that ball right out of his hands, too.
Rombo, I got to say, man, I love MCDC, Motor City Dan Campbell, but, man, I think...
I kind of do, too. He's good.
I
He's
think
cool.
he's going to be in over his head this year, and like I said, man, Detroit versus everybody, man. Forget everybody, man. Win your division and let's talk. You know what I mean? So
I do.
Yeah, man.
Hey, but Chocolate, he's talking about the Red Wings, the Tigers, also the Pistons. He's talking about the whole Detroit being, and by the way, Detroit they take a lot know
yeah.
they get.
Well, I was going to say, Rombo, shit, Rombo, I thought we had it bad as Niners fans, but man, I mean, like I said, man, I get it, but man, why are you going to come in chortling when it's like, dude, what? You guys have been a punching bag for years, you know what I mean?
All professional operations, yes.
Yeah, but I had to address that clown, but.
No, he's.
But hey, Rombo, what do we got on the docket tonight? I know we're talking, like you said, Watkins and
Upton Stout looking like Mighty Mouse out there. And Brock Purdy is sailing that ball for accuracy deep. And he's looking good right now. And Robert Saleh's out there. Robert Saleh's enjoying what's going on offense so much he forgot he's out there cheering. He said, "Well, that's a dynamic duo, that George Kittle and Brock Purdy." I'm laughing. And Bob, you're supposed to be stopping those guys because if you can stop them, it's like I told you about that volleyball movie as they were throwing wrenches at the guys in the middle of the circle. If you can dodge a wrench, you can dodge a ball.
Oh, yeah. Patrick O'Houlihan, right? That's just a Houlihan, man. And here's the thing, Robbo. That's the thing. Like Purdy, and then that Purdy Kittle connection, man, seems to be in mid-season form. They're ripping it at all points of the field. Red zone and whatever, everything. But you know what, Rombo? I got to say, this wide receiver room is starting to scare me a little bit, man.
I'm already scared.
Again, Rombo, I told you in a previous call, man, I was listening to some Spotify the one night, and, the legendary Ray Charles song, Hit the Road Jack, came on. and all I could think of was the Niners training staff or their health staff. I'm thinking, what the hell's going on here? Like, what are we practicing on sand? Like, what the hell's going on? We got a new guy going down every day,
Yeah, but some of it's their fault too. And guys that are pulling muscles, I really, there's things they can do to prevent that. I just wish they would. You can get lazy. Chalk, you play ball, right? You're not a coach. All right, guys, let's get a good stretch in. I'll be back in 20 minutes. You get that done. Only a 20-minute stretch is one thing, but still, you need to take it upon yourself to make sure your flexibility is at the best it can be. You know what it takes. It's stretching sucks.
Oh, well.
I hate it. But, you got to do it.
Here's the thing. No, you're so right. You know what the funny thing is? Like you said, I'd be the guy like, yeah, I'm going to go stretch for 20 minutes, and I'd go in the locker room and, play tiddlywinks for 20 minutes. Like, I wasn't stretching, and then, like, so I'm with you on that, man. Like, I don't even think some of these professionals take some of that shit as seriously as they should.
No,
you're responsible. There's some blame to spread around, but I don't know. It's just like, I don't know. Like, dude, Watkins went down. Jordan James. I was really high on Jordan James.
Oh.
Now, I will say that Corey Kiner looks like he might be the real deal. I think he was an undrafted free agent.
It's always the way it is.
I think he's going to be like.
We don't need to draft running backs.
He's going to be our newest undrafted UDFA gem, Rombo. From what I'm hearing, he looks good. But I was high on Jordan James, and like he went down. They've been like very, very non-descriptive about what he's going. They said it's a knee, which is never good. You know what I mean?
Yeah, well, they were saying James. They were both reminding.
Shady.
Yeah, they were both looking. They were looking similar because they're similar built, and they run the same way. Plant that foot and explode through the hole. Devontae Freeman was mentioned as a comparison. I said, "Oh no, Kyle's got another Freeman. Bring back the stretch run." So yeah.
No, I mean, shit, Ronbo. I was actually the one who came in when you were trying to figure out who that was. I said that was Freeman because that.
Okay,
like
thanks.
I said, I knew exactly who you were talking about, and like I said, man, I was really high on James, just like watching his college tape and all that. And again, I know there's a lot of people who pound the table for Guerrero, and I think Guerrendo's nice.
No, yeah, he's.
But I thought there was a real chance like Jordan James can come in and maybe like steal that backup role. Like he seems more like a workhorse. You know what I mean?
Yeah. A lot of running backs are volume.
Man, I love Isaac, but
yeah, I agree.
He's like a little. He's kind of he's kind of fragile. I feel like.
Yeah, and as a running back, that's the
man, I was
worst
real
thing
high
you can
on
be.
James. Oh yeah. Oh my God, yeah. And like I said, man, he's nice, but I was high on James. I think it's going to be Kiner, but man, like I said, this wide receiver room is like deteriorating. I mean, like every day we're losing someone.
They got a few weeks. Let's keep our fingers crossed. They got a few weeks.
Oh,
hope it's enough to heal up. But they need to get work in. That's the worst thing. That's the key point.
Yeah. Well, you know what, Ronbo? That's such a great point, man, because here's the thing. Like, with the offense, like, I'll be honest. Like, because, like, I'll be honest, man. Like, everyone needs to get the work in at this point.
Huh.
But, like, I think a lot of it is, like, the quarterback, man. You want the quarterback out there competing.
Yeah,
and Purdy's, man, he's been dishing it.
Yeah,
but, like, so I like that he's dealing with some backups. Because, like, then he's going to get used to dealing with some, camp bodies, and he's going to get in there, hopefully, if guys get healthy, he's going to get in there and start swinging it around with the starters.
Chuck, we got to pull up, though. Listen, I'm going to see you Sunday, and let's see what develops next.
All right. Hey, sounds good, Ronbo. Hey, man, the time always goes too quick, man. I love you, though, man. Love the platform. Hey, Ronbo, I always got to come in, keep it light. But, man, seriously, I saw some of the chats, and big prayers out to the OG Smooth, man. Praying for him and his family. I know he's going through a lot, and they're going through a lot, man. I love him, man. He's the man. But, hey, Ronbo, let me get a Niners holler real quick.
Absolutely. A Niner! Like chocolate. See you Sunday.
Hey, Ronbo, like I said, man, love you, love the platform, man.
Thanks,
bang,
man.
bang, white chocolate out, man. I'll talk to you Sunday, man. Peace.
Looking forward to it. Night, fam. Yeah, I'm getting a little nervous about Smooth. I mean, I figured he's going to explode in there. I said, like he does, sounded like he does, and just said he had something to do. Smooth, well, I'm thinking about you, fam. We're all thinking about you. All right. You probably maybe will watch this later, hopefully. Yeah, that's Smooth. You're the man, man. We rally around you, all right? Hey, Steven. Yeah, Ray Jr., we don't know where he is. He didn't show up today is the thing. Steven, man, the injury situation is as 49er fans, we should be, like, used to this. You can never get used to it, though. Yeah. Ray, Watkins, and they didn't even tell us what was wrong.
It's always something, Ronbo. It's always something. We ain't ever going to have a season where it's like, oh, yeah, one player gets injured. You know what I mean? And it's not like, this person has a strained knee, or this one has a high ankle sprain. This one's got
no, those are two. No high ankle sprains and calves. Calves and high ankle sprains, no. Because what they do is they just take the player out. They won't take him completely out, but just take him out for a length of time.
Or like a sprained quad. Man, have you ever had a sprained quad?
Yeah.
Have you ever felt that?
And it's like
worse.
You can't tell where the pain is coming from. All you know is you can't raise your knee up. When you step down on it, it seems like the leg explodes from you putting weight on it. That's a big muscle in that area.
You can't run.
Oh, no. Oh, hell no.
I remember I pulled it in high school during the game, and I didn't realize how bad it was. And then I got home, I went to practice the next day, and I was like, Coach, I can't run.
And then you got an X-ray.
I have to walk.
All right. And the doctor says you got a contusion, and I got a feeling you've ripped up, you've torn your quads to pieces. You got to take time off. Oh no!
Yeah, it took me about 2.5 weeks, man. Yep. It took me 2.5 weeks without physical therapy and just rest.
Did you? 2.5 weeks is good though.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it was minor, but god damn did it hurt. It felt like my whole calf was on fire. Not my whole calf, my whole quad was on fire, man. The whole nine.
You know that whole the quads and the hamstrings, they work in unison to explode. That's why when you see sprinters always, their calves are always gone, or not calves, but their hamstrings are always pulled. That's why the human body's not meant to move like that at that speed. Exploding off your legs like that is going to put heavy stress on the upper legs and the hip. But you know, your butt never gets pulled. It's just the butt's mighty, boy. But the hamstrings.
You know what's crazy is that's the center of gravity for every human being. You know that?
Yeah.
That's the center of gravity for every human being is the butt. It's crazy. I didn't know that until I started becoming a personal trainer. I was like, oh, that's a fun fact.
Yeah. That's why women should be the best football players on the planet.
And that's the truth. Mm. No, man. You see what happened with Micah Parsons and the Cowboys? And you see CeeDee Lamb?
Well, I look at them for comedy.
Ooh, yeah, they are falling apart, and I'm all for it, man. Where's Texas boy at?
He was here a minute ago. Did anybody bother Texas boy about that situation?
Probably on suicide watch.
Oh, God. Terry, what did Stephen Jones say? Well, Micah needs to show us that he wants to be here. What?
Man.
What?
Man.
Really?
If being on a losing team ain't showing you, like, he wants to be here.
It's a ludicrous statement to begin with, Stephen.
I mean,
who else on your team is working that hard?
I mean, really, like, CeeDee Lamb, definitely Dak Prescott, unless, working hard is losing games when they matter. Yeah, I guess you could say, oh yeah, that's working hard,
And Stephen, that's what people
He's
say.
Trying to lose.
They're blaming Micah for losing games. How you get what? Dak's the quarterback. You're paying him $60 million a year. What are you talking about?
$60 million a year to throw away games. That's what it is. You pay him that, man. Shit, sign me up. I'll play for the Cowboys and I'll throw away games in the fourth quarter. I'll do that every day.
You ain't got to pay me $60 million. I'll take 30. Yeah.
So, I mean, man. But let me tell you something, man. We look good. We look better than a lot of other teams. We sure as fuck look better than the Cowboys. That's for goddamn sure.
Yeah.
So,
and they're creating a problem for themselves.
If we ever feel like beating ourselves up, well, if we ever feel like beating ourselves up, we could just remember we could be having a big ass blue star on the side of our helmet.
Steve, it's a lot of pressure to be on. I'm glad they don't call it 49ers America's team, because you know what? We would be getting all kind of grief anytime we have any setback all over our ass, right? That's why I go after the Cowboys fans. Not just y'all supposed to be America's team, huh? And then you get that attitude. Well, I'm just saying. I mean, I didn't give you the name. Hell, if it's mine, up to me, you'd be something else, but you would not be America's team. So God. So
Yeah,
Steve, are you an eatery? Where are you?
Yeah, I'm at Dutch Bros. Yeah, something.
All right. Anyway, Upton Stout is being little. If being little is a sin, then that ain't gonna bother Upton. Brock Purdy starting to throw that ball downfield and hitting the receivers. D. Winter says, ain't nobody taking this job away from me. And, yeah. I think it really got a couple minutes to go.
D. Winter showed up, man. We've been anticipating the D. Winners for, 2 seasons now?
At least, yeah, you're right.
We got him? Yeah. He has been on our board for the watch list for a long time just because we know what he's capable of. You know, Wake Forest, I think that's where he's from, isn't really well known, but then that's the thing. When you got college players who are coming from a college that's not really well known, they do really well in NFL because nobody has any tape on them. You know what I mean? So if you have tape on you, you're already at a disadvantage. So now you got to rework how you do things so that way you can kind of, you know, get the cutting edge. I mean, a great example is Washington. Look at Washington. Their QB, I'm telling you, Jaden Daniels doesn't have a lot of tape on him, and that's why he did so well and lit everybody up. But then you look at someone like Caleb Williams, who comes from like a really well-known college, who has been talked about repeatedly, and he seems to struggle. You look at Justin Fields, who came from a high-end college, struggles. You look at all the top quarterbacks that were number one in college that came in.
Good point. Excellent point.
They all struggle. But then you look at someone like Brock Purdy, Jaden Daniels, or let's say what's J.J. McCarthy. The only reason why we know of J.J. McCarthy isn't because of what he has done. It's because of Jim Harbaugh and how much he's talked about him. But even then, there's not enough tape on him. So
that's
you got to look at it like that, you know.
That is so true.
I mean, that's just my take on it.
Well, no, it's accurate. And, Wake Forest, I mean, you're right. That's going to get worse, Stephen. That's a subject we're going to get into because that's a long one because the way the college ranks are changing now, it's going to be crazy. But we got to run. We got to go now, Stephen.
Oh, yeah.
I'm going to look for you Sunday.
All right. What's going on with Smooth? I keep hearing about I jumped in late, but
he's not here, right? And anytime Smooth is missing, we're all a little nervous. Hopefully he's here Sunday. Yeah. Okay. He'll be okay.
I think he'll be. He ain't going nowhere anytime soon.
He's got too many people love him. He's not going. Anyway, hey Steven, I'll see you Sunday. All right.
All right, I'll see you Sunday, Ronbo. You have a good night.
You too, fam. Yeah. Tony, ATL.
Ronbo, good evening. How are you, sir?
Doing great. As we get closer, we got the Hall of Fame game out. You know, that was interesting. And I saw you mention about Trey Lance over on Twitter, and you know, I was taken back. I was sitting there watching that. That's Trey. Damn, he looks different. And I saw him make a play, that touchdown. I said, look at that touch.
He played quarterback at Michigan. He played quarterback, first-round pick in the NFL with the Bears. Jim Harbaugh knows quarterbacks, but you know, when he was with the Niners. Don't take much of that game. That's
way too serious, I know.
Next couple of weeks, because the Hall of Fame game, you know, it wasn't hardly, you know, wasn't no starters. I saw one starter playing, though.
He's been gone a year or so.
They're usually their left guard, Johnson, the first-round pick. He was playing some center those first couple series. I guess they wanted him to – I guess they might play him as some center.
Yeah, because it's a good place to get practice. So, yeah. But, yeah.
Ronbo, I couldn't stop laughing. Yeah. My ribs are hurting. I put in the comments, I was here with Mike Money Jones. I told Texas Boy to quit crying, and then I told Texas Boy to tell Michael Parsons to quit crying with that feminine energy, whining to the media. The media don't care.
And you see that camera shot they keep showing on every time they show Michael standing there with his hands on his hips, just staring at that.
His hands on, I just seen it. I just seen it. I want to trade.
God, Micah.
Well, fine. They'll trade you.
Tony, if you were a Dallas Cowboy player and you did a good job, you know, you had to see this coming. Did Micah think Jerry's going to hustle him into the office and get it done real quick? This is what Jerry does. When you go all the way back to Emmitt Smith, Jerry Jones abuses anybody that works for him. If you do a good job, you're going to get, the more Jerry likes you, the worse he treats you. He signed some other people below Micah already. That's Jerry. What the?
Jerry Jones is a wheeler and a dealer.
What's wrong with you, man?
You know that.
But he's going to have to pay. If he is, why did he pay Dak Prescott $60 million a year?
I don't you and I both don't understand that move.
You know,
still to this day. And he's going to pay for it this year because those picks are going to go up. He's going to go back to his old self.
Who you got? Stack that division up from first to fourth.
Philly, Washington.
I know, huh? You got to think about it a second, don't you?
Trying to get out too. Those are distractions. Washington. But see, you got to understand something. And you said this, Ronbo. This is Jaden Daniels' second year. There's film out on him now. Defenses are going to adjust.
They'll adjust.
He's still going to do his thing, but remember I told you Washington won a lot of emotional games last year. Stay tuned for that to the ball, just like you and that caller said.
Field goals at the end, okay, but if you had to pick between the Giants and the Cowboys, and you're right, I agree. It's good. Those first two teams, one or the other is going to be first or second. Who's going to take third and fourth?
The Giants going to finish third. The Giants are up and coming.
Okay, so this is fun. Okay, so that means, evidently, since there's only one more team in that division, it's going to be the Cowboys bringing up the ass of the NFC East.
Jerry going to clean house. They're going to clean house. Dak, you gone. George Pickens will probably still be there. I don't think C.D. Lamb was good in college. He had that one good year. Remember, he had like about 300 targets. I've never thought C.D. Lamb was all that. Because if you hit him a couple times,
he looks slow to me too. But I guess, I don't see him doing anything special. But Tony, actually, if I owned if I could fire Jerry Jones, if I had the power to do so, I would. I wouldn't fire him, but I'd beg Jerry to come into the front office and let's orchestrate from here.
Give him a job at lesser capacity.
Yeah, that somebody knows can use a little better judgment. Jerry's cognitive prowess is probably in question by now. He does things that make absolutely no sense. So at this point, you might think his age is probably starting to affect his thinking. Why are you dragging ass? And then Stevens, this is bad, saying, well, we need to know that Jerry wants to play for the Dallas Cowboys. Steven, he's like your father, huh? You guys don't make a damn bit of sense. He said he would take less money if you guys would have paid him a few weeks ago, whatever it is at the time, and he doesn't want to be there? What the hell? Ooh, if I'm Michael, from hearing that alone, I know I'm in the wrong place. Let me out of here.
It's Trey Hendrickson, because they did him wrong. I'm hoping something gets done real soon.
Yeah. And the Bengals?
34, 17 and a half sacks this year, 17 this past year, and then 17 in 2023. You got to pay the man.
Well, yeah, and it shouldn't be going this long. What is the thinking? I would love to be a fly on the wall to listen to what they talk about when nobody else is there. Can you see it now, Tony? That SOB thinks we're going to pay him that much money. He's got another thing coming because he can't go nowhere else to get paid. Owners they're just bleeped up people, Tony. They really are, for the most part. I mean, there's a few owners around the league
I just hope they get it done, Ronbo, this preseason. Because if it carries over to the season, that's not going to be good.
You know what it is? This kills morale. That player should be on the field, getting in the reps he needs to get him up to speed for the regular season. No. He's standing back here arguing about something, money he deserves. Trey led the league. What do you have, 17 sacks? Why am I struggling to pay him?
17 and a half. And then in 2023, he had 17. He just turned 30, so he hasn't declined or anything. So I give him a 3-year deal. I think he's worth it.
All right, I'll give him a 3-year deal. Yeah, and if he does, the third year's not guaranteed. But listen, Trey, if you do well 2 years, in a heartbeat I'm going to get you that third year. And I'm probably talking about adding an extension again. Stop playing with good players. Let them they've earned it.
Hey, Ronbo, on the Atlanta front, our 2 first-round picks, not Jalen Walker, but our second first-round pick, the one we traded, got the Rams picked the trade back, James Pierce out of Tennessee.
Yeah.
Ronbo, he's been starting fights, getting to the quarterback. We trying to tone it down. And he will, and I like
that. Good. I was going to say, that's good. Toning a player down is a lot better or favorable over having to fire one up.
So Leonard Floyd's taking him under his wing. Like he has all the edge rushers. So
he's just anxious. He wants to make sure.
Now.
Yeah. He wants to make sure everybody knows he's here to play. I like that.
And yeah, Ronbo, that the running back you already said it was Devontae Freeman, and the other one was Tevin Coleman. One cut and go.
Yes.
That offense.
And Devontae was
stretch play. Oh, I remember.
Yeah.
Those little swing passes. We had a lot of swing passes in 2016.
Because you had the right personnel to do it.
Got
It was
turned into 40 and 50-yard pass plays.
Yes. It's a beautiful thing to watch. It was unstoppable.
It's a beautiful thing to watch. It's like watching Rembrandt.
Always seemed to be effective. And I'll never forget that linebacker for the Green Bay Packers that year you guys played in the playoffs. He says, Matty didn't even need an offensive line. Never get that ball out. Get it out. That's what Kyle's off. You guys were the 7th most productive offense in NFL history.
Oh, yeah, Ronbo, it just.
Woo!
I wake up every morning saying that my Falcons was 2016 world champs, and I just see them. I see that second and third down. I just see them under center, and then I wake up knowing that they should have ran the ball. Kyle Shanahan.
Yeah.
But I made my peace with Kyle Shanahan. It's what's done is done. Ronbo, there's a lot of big stirring up as far as the Hall of Fame on this podcast called Throwbacks, which I subscribe to.
Roger real quick.
What? Roger in the Hall. He was a finalist 5 years ago, and I've been saying that for years.
Oh, a decade. He should have been in a long time ago.
Otis Anderson, some of the guys I was politicking for. Jim Marshall of the Purple People Eaters. Do you know Jim Marshall died last month?
Oh, that's right. The Limps.
Yep. So they're talking about it. They got to start getting these guys in.
Page. Let's see.
Page is in there and Carl Eller's in there. But Jim Marshall played 20 years. The first NFL player to play 20 years. And since him, it's been 2 more. Jackie Slater, which with the Rams, the offensive tackle, and Darrell Green. Those are the only 3. And Tom Brady. Did Tom play 20 years?
Hey, wait. Did Tom get inducted this time in this class?
No. I'll say that Tom played 20 years. Or
the other playing 20-year players. Yeah, Tom's first ballot, though. He'll get in the first. Yeah.
Yeah.
But you think about the Marshall, my running back, right? It makes. There's always that one guy. I wish I could find him. Tony, we're going to run over the clock. So always because we always talk about a lot, so we never run on the clock.
Yes, sir. We cover a broad spectrum. I'm gonna watch the Hall of Fame ceremonies tomorrow and enjoy it, and then just everybody keep stretching. Do not dehydrate. Stay hydrated and stay healthy. Preseason games start next week.
There you go. Can't wait. Have a great night, Tony. Always appreciate you.
Take care, sir.
Thank you. All right. Night, Tony. Hey. Wait, no more. Smooth.
Ronbo.
Smooth.
Yeah.
Smooth. You're not. I'm listening.
Yeah. Nobody told you I'm in the hospital.
Nobody told me, but I could tell immediately from your voice that something's not right.
The nurse just left on my room. Put me on my phone, and she gave me a morphine pill to take, and I'm taking it. So I talk to you first before I go to sleep and have surgery tomorrow morning at 7:00.
Oh, early morning surgery. Okay.
Yeah, just keep the show going.
Okay.
Just keep the show going. No worries.
All right. You're still fighting though. You're having surgery tomorrow morning 7? Okay.
I was having headaches, right? And I went in, so they didn't give me a regular X-ray. They gave me an MRI, scanned my body, and they found a brain tumor, and it's 2 centimeters right now. But the way it is, they go trying to inject me with some kind of dye fluid. They were saying try to shrink it. But it said 2 centimeters, and they wanted to get to 5 centimeters. So it's very delicate. So they will have 2 specialists to do the surgery and everything. But I just want you to know that after the surgery, I'll probably be out for about a month or so, or half a month.
Okay, but Smooth, here's the thing. Okay, even if you're going to be out for a month, you have your phone. Just let us know on the chat that you're okay. You're doing okay. Okay.
I'm conscious. I'm just text. I ain't gonna be able to talk. I'm gonna have 2
that's what I'm saying.
like last time.
Right. That's why I said just let us know you're still with us. That's what we want to know. It's gonna make us feel a lot better.
I just want you to know because I was telling everybody in my family in the chat, but nobody told you I was in the hospital and so I had to sneak and call and tell you.
I did see your name in the chat, but I didn't know. I thought they were talking about you. I didn't know they were talking to you. Okay.
No. I knew you didn't really know. I was watching. I knew you didn't really know. I was watching on my phone, which I'm supposed to be on my phone. I'm supposed to be asleep right now with the medication. But anyway, I'm just called to let you know. But I got to take this pill, so I'll be sedated and everything. So tomorrow morning at 7 o'clock.
Yeah. Okay, well, that's okay. So we're still with you. Just know that. You got a huge crowd, all supporting Smooth.
I know, my brother.
You keep fighting. Keep fighting, Smooth.
I will.
All right.
Love you.
We love you, fam. All right, you go ahead and rest.
I appreciate that. Smooth operator 4 and 5. First appreciate him out.
Yeah. Night. Okay. Night, Smooth.
Good night.
Oh, man. Hey.
What's going on, Big Ronbo?
Oh, E, man. You know, life is just really, man. You know, E, I don't know if you're a believer or not, but this is why I always say, I just hope that life that we live and know now, every time I talk to an atheist or something like that, I would say, yeah, but you know what? I just hope there's more than just this. I want to be able to consciously recognize whatever happens next. And you know, most every atheist I've talked to, yeah, well, it could be worse. Yeah, then there is that.
Yeah.
Anyway. What do you think about Brock looking good now as far as the downfield passes? So some people are crying about that forever. We don't ever go downfield, but we're going to be going downfield now. And George Kittle's, him and Brock have got something planned. Upton Stout, little Upton Stout, 5'8", 180 pounds. And they're probably lying. He probably weighs less than that, but he's a ball of fire. And, of course, we got injuries going on, though. We got Jordan Watkins was doing a great job, and all of a sudden he goes down to something we don't know anything about because they haven't told anybody. JJ's going to be out probably all the way until I would suggest don't look for Jennings until week before or so before the season starts. So he won't be getting in the work he should be getting in. So we're going to start off with rusty receivers. Anyway, E, what are you thinking, man?
First of all, what's up, Ronbo? What's up, Niner Nation? Big ups to Smooth. Hopefully, you know, everything goes right. Just keep your head up, young man.
Yeah.
I heard somebody Stout might be 210 now.
210? That boy
he bulked up and got his weight up.
Does Debo live anywhere near him? How's he getting all that food?
Nah,
Debo can teach him how to beef up.
Word. They said he wanted to get up for the blocking and stuff. I mean, not blocking, for the block shedding and stuff.
I just hope he doesn't lose any speed. I always worry when guys, as long as it's muscle, even muscle holds you down a little bit, but the fat, don't get no fat, or that'll slow you down for sure.
Nah, they say he look good. They said he been doing good. He did some diving pass breakup too.
Yeah. The boy's got hops. He can get up. Man.
And he had the highest vertical or something like that.
He must have in a combine or something. Because Ricky Pearsall's 6'1", and Ricky's looking at the bottom of his feet on the reception.
Yeah, I think that's who he got. He jumped over Ricky Pearsall. Yeah, that's who he did it to.
Damn. And Ricky can jump. Ricky is not a non-athletic receiver. And Upton skied over him. What?
But it wasn't like that. The ball was kind of low, and then he jumped over Ricky to get
so
hand on the
sort
ball.
of a horizontal thing? Okay.
Yeah, yes, sir.
But that still requires a lot of quickness. So,
yes,
because you know how fast that ball's traveling, and you can get into that quick. Yeah.
So that was great. They said one of the wide receivers doing good too. Forgot his name, but him, Webster Slaughter doing good. Well, he gonna have to because he's number one now.
Who?
Webster Slaughter, the number one draft pick for what we picked up for wide receiver.
Oh.
Nobody else is out there.
Wait. Well,
Ricky,
we picked up Cage. Let's see.
Yeah, Cage, he out, but he been Atlanta or something. I mean, what the?
Well, you know, he might have to. He might have to do. You know, you walk out your house as a kid, and all your dirty clothes, all your favorite pants is in the dirty clothes, because moms didn't do it. Mama, where are my pants? What? I ain't did no laundry. So now you got to go in the closet and get some pants you never want to wear. Now
old ass sweatpants.
But anyway,
let me go to the laundromat
myself at 7:00 in the morning. The thing is, George Kittle will be like, you know what? We don't have another wide receiver. That means guys like Nair, who's all of a sudden slid down he's not looking like he was. Nair moves up on the scale. We got a lot of guys.
From 5 to 2 almost. From 5 to 2. You missing like 3 of them, so.
Yeah.
The
season ain't started yet, though.
Yeah.
both JJ and Watkins might be back. You got Ricky, and who else? Ricky's got to stay healthy too, though. But we still got Ricky.
The dude who is on a suspension is supposed to be looking good too.
Oh yeah, damn fool, man! You know he really does. Boy, I'm gonna go get drunk and jump on my ride. What are you, just stupid or what?
I don't understand that. If
I cannot.
Money,
somebody say, "Oh man, come on, man! Don't be judging people." I'm judging this. That's stupid.
That is judging. I mean, but I'll judge you on that. That's judgeable.
Yes.
You made a decision to leave the house either drunk or drinking, go somewhere drinking and get drunk, and then try to home. That's stupid, homeboy.
I can't forgive him for that. I can't. Anybody that
you
does that.
You can kill a lot of people like that.
And yes, you could hurt somebody. If nothing else, you could hurt somebody. And you hurt you.
Plus yourself. But you, and like, I'm sorry to say this, I got 3 DUIs. So I'm the worst person to. Yes, I'm the worst person. I was the young kid riding around in the BMW thinking it was all life. But it's not. That's not good.
I'm going to tell you, though, all of us have done it. I've done that, and I didn't get caught. But the thing is, I fooled myself as I'm laying there blasted, thinking I'm driving better now than I would be if I was sober. You guys.
Yes, fool yourself.
Alcohol makes you lose your damn mind. And Filthy Casual says Robinson was also speeding.
And that's enough. Like, you make too much money to be making these decisions. Like, whoever's teaching y'all in these team meetings need to wake up. Like, you need to wake up in the team meeting because you're not getting the concept. People die. Like, I don't know about tomorrow or whatever's going on in the afterlife. I ain't never talked to nobody in the afterlife.
I know, right? We have no idea. That's why faith is what it is. Remember that dude that rolled down through the streets of Las Vegas and his ass is still in jail, ain't it?
He did what in Vegas?
Remember that running back
with the
Rudd? Something Rudd. I forget his name. I wanted that kid on our team. Had we drafted him, maybe that doesn't happen. Because he raced down the strip and did that. Well, maybe he wouldn't be so tempted to drive down. You can't drive down Market Street that fast. Or or San Jose. I mean, you're not gonna be tempted to do that. He did that and he killed that lady. She burnt up in her car.
I say this to a lot of young people. You can't put sense in a dumb person.
I know you can't teach stupid. Man. God.
It doesn't work. He's going to do what he wants to do. And that's what he wanted to do. And I feel sad for a lot of people, him and others, but
no, that's going to stay with him for the rest of his life. What you did.
You made that decision, homeboy. That's what I said. You walked out the house drinking, and you went to the bar drinking. Then you kind of, what? My cousin called me. Oh, let's go out. And I hear in his voice, he drunk. Talking about, yeah, I want to go out and drink. So, nigga, you drunk now? I'm not going out with you. You'll get me killed. From the car or the people.
We got to go because we can talk about stupid people. I could spend 2 hours talking to you. But we got to go though, fam. I should be back Sunday though, looking for you.
I'll be trying to get to you. I'll try to get to you like 2 or 3 times I've seen you and just was asleep by working and stuff.
Ah, okay. So we're trying to see your name. We're trying to get you in there. Okay. I appreciate you. All right, fam.
No doubt. I love talking to you, Ronbo. Niner Empire.
There you go.
Be good.
You too, fam.
Love y'all.
Niner. There he goes. Got a wrap? Yeah, driving and there's got to be something else wrong with you when you do that, huh? You got the world right where you want it, and you do something idiotic, just really extremely stupid. And no matter what you're doing, you could be responsible for somebody dying. Maybe you don't care about yourself. You know what? I'm not going to preach to you about that. Guys on our team, please, don't go knucklehead on me. Well, fam, tell you what, I'm going to knock it off, and I'm going to see you Sunday, and let's see if it develops. We already know about Smooth, fam. Keep nothing but good thoughts going for Smooth. And if the man above owes you, please ask him for that favor. I'll see you Sunday. Please don't forget to subscribe because I want to keep you in the family. All right? See you Sunday. God, I love doing that.